their defeat to Pere earlier this morning. But on a beautiful, if a bit windy Saturday afternoon, it is the Panthers and the Hornets in the second match. In the other field, there's Oak Creek Memorial playing at Pere here from the Portage County Youth Soccer Complex as we get ready for this one. In this shortened spring season here in the Valley Conference. Looks like it will start with Panther possession to start things off. It'll be kicked in by Colton Thielman. Matchup in net as well looks to be Thomas Hospenny for SPASH and Austin Spain for Green Bay Preble. And we're underway. 45 minutes will elapse here in this first half of this game. As both teams kind of playing it a little bit easier start. SPASH trying to tip it up and over. But a lot of contact, and they're going to call a foul on Owen Williams. He'll give it back to Preble. He'll have a indirect kick. SPASH definitely probably the bigger team, but Preble will now play it back to their own end, take their time, try and get something set up. They'll play it up the near sideline and try and get it tipped out of bounds. Last touch by SPASH. That was Carter Weirnass. Dealing with it for Preble. Will be thrown in by Sam Hummel. Toss it over the top, but potential to break. It'll be sent toward the side and out. It'll be a corner for Preble to start things off. They tried to throw over the top. Looks like they're actually going to make it a goal kick. I think they called offside. Right back for a throw-in for Preble to try and turn it right back. They'll throw it up the near side, and that goes out. And SPASH takes it right back on that far sideline. Now we get a little bit of the same play as they'll try and send it deep, but that's all covered by the Hornets. Hornets in their white jerseys, SPASH their red and black. Williams trying to pass it up the near side. Nothing there. Back to midfield. Four actually for Thomas Hospenny, number 13. So actually don't have who is in net. Trading turnovers, ball staying fairly close to midfield as they'll try and send it deep. Pass over the top by Tristan Anderson, chased down, and they're going to call it offside. As Thielman tried to chase it down. Sam Hummel, the junior for Preble to kick. Tries to send it over the top. It'll be picked off by SPASH and Gabe Perez. Over to Thielman, but he'll get run down and intercepted by Brennan Seletsky. It'll go out of bounds. throw in for the Panthers. They'll try and hit to the corner of the box, but it'll be passed in. A chance on a 2-on-1. That'll roll toward the net. It was going wide, but an easy save that time for Spain. One-touch pass. They'll picked off and send back to midfield for the Panthers. They'll play it up to center. Good touch, give and go to Hispani. He'll get in the middle, he'll try and pass it off, but it's sent back and out of the box and taken by Preble. Now it's their chance for a counter. 4th minute. Over the top, chasing it down, Brandon Ramirez. And he will score. First goal of the game goes to Preble in the 4th minute. Brandon Ramirez. Great over-the-top feed. And Preble takes the first lead. Cut left, went across the grain, hit that right side of the net. Keeper had no chance. One of the tougher jobs in sports, if you have a team that can keep sustained offense, is to be a keeper in soccer with all the net you got to cover. And that time, Preble catching an over-aggressive SPASH. We're able to get over the top and going on basically a breakaway. Ramirez, the goal scorer, has it back, gets a one-touch pass up the near side. Hummel will try and send it across, but there are the Panthers to pick it off. But right back to Preble. Smash had a little bit of sustained pressure, but now Preble seems to be taking a little bit more possessions. They'll send it across. Left to right as SPASH will try and now battle through, and they'll launch it over the top and send it back down into the corner. Now getting the edge, turning the corner, trying to bring it in, weaving his way through. But there's a couple Preble defenders slowing down Major Yang. So we'll have an indirect kick in. Preble now working the way across the field right to left. That'll go off of a Hornet leg, throw in for the Panthers. They'll toss up the side. Off of a collarbone and kept along the near side by Preble. That's tipped up and back toward the middle to Ramirez. SPASH defense playing a little bit more conservatively the last few minutes after that goal. They'll try and send it over the top and send it back deep, but it's going to be intercepted there by Preble. They'll send it out for a throw-in. For the Panthers on the far sideline. Just a little throw-in shot toward the net. And it's saved and just misses going behind and in. And then that'll be sent out of bounds. We'll see who last touch it. Will they set up a corner? Looks like it will be a corner. with Gabe Perez to kick. That'll be harmlessly sent away by Preble, and Ramirez will try and weave through. Taking his time, he'll get the left foot out and get it over to a teammate. Antonio Jimenez. Now counter for Preble, they'll try and send a cross to Ramirez. Good jump up by the defense, then SPASH will just send it over the top and send it back past midfield. They'll try and chase it down, and it will be taken by SPASH. Weaving through, keeper will go out and dive and make the stop, preventing a good scoring chance for the Panthers. Best look they've had so far today, or at least in this match. Luke Hinchcliffe taking a couple hits, so make it indirect for the Panthers. 1-0 Preble. In minute number 10. They need a lot of contact. We'll have another free kick for SPASH. Game getting fairly physical already early on. So, of course, both these teams, the second game they've played today. Sent toward the net. It'll be a header and in goal. Beautiful header for the Panthers. It ties it up at 1. In the 11th minute. Headed by Thomas Ospeni. Now tied up at 1. So we get set to play on a substitution. Quick reminder as well, during the substitution, that's to schedule an appointment at the Fleet Farm Auto Service Center today. The professionals handle the installation and rotation, oil changes, filter and battery replacements, and more. So schedule an appointment online today. It's Fleet Farm, probably serving the Midwest since 1955. One-touch pass over the top, and that's taken by Preble. Now Tristan Anderson trying to weave through. Gets the edge on Hummel, who'll look for a cross. He'll send it over. And that's going to go just a bit too far. But SPASH right there to recover with Williams. Goes out there, will be a throw-in. Again, SPASH right now, the taller, lankier team, can really help them in some of these battles, having some longer limbs and be able to get some more positioning and use their strength. There's a crossing attempt. It's a bit over the top, looking for Aiden Pere. As a free kick for Owen Williams. Setting toward the net. That'll go wide. Should set up a goal kick. Fourteenth minute, game tied at 1 is now. Preble's looking to get a break. It's SPASH was able to pick it off. They'll send it over the top though, and SPASH will chase it down. Ramirez right in that battle with the Panthers will go out of bounds. Throw in for Preble. Winston Hill on the defense for the Panthers. SPASH taking the time, trying to break down this Preble defense. Sent over the top. A lot of contact there. Aiden Pere and Gavin Urban. But a throw in for the Panthers in about a third of the way through the first half. Game time 1 apiece. Huspenny and Ramirez with the goals. Anderson rolls it toward the net. Sliding stop made by Spain, the keeper. Kept it on the far side by Preble. They'll take their time. But that's picked off again. They'll try and get a centering pass. Now Anderson. And he will launch it high and out. Goal kick for Preble. Working it around. Zach Ellenbecker now in the game, along with Sam Williams. For Preble, that's popped in and taken back by Preble now over the midfield line. Sent off to the right, looking for Hector Guillen. That's a throw-in for SPASH. Perez will one-touch pass up to Luke Hinchcliffe. He'll try and center it, but it's picked off. Looking for Ben Olmernick. Perez now dancing with it over, trying to feed a centering pass. Hummel gets tripped up, and they're going to blow it dead. Give the indirect to the Hornets of Preble. Wind takes down just a little bit. It'll go off in the near sideline. Throw in for the Panthers. They'll send it right back. Blown dead for a sub. Minute number 19. As Preble looking to counter one more time. Again, another salvo here for the Panthers. They'll have a throw-in on the far sideline right by the Preble bench. Actually looks like it'll be a free kick. Good play there by Hinchcliffe, keeping it alive for SPASH. They'll try and get a center. Miscommunication as they try and send it over. Would have had a good chance for Pere if he cuts to the net. Either way, taken now by Preble, now off of a leg. Kept alive though. Perez and Hummel battling. Anderson trying to dance. Gets stopped. Good solid D that time by Preble. They'll pass up to Ramirez up to the near sideline. Since that first goal, SPASH by East definitely getting the better looks. They've controlled possession. They'll be able to set up in their own end a lot more as that's sent over the top. To the net, diving stop made in net by SPASH. That's sent high and deep, and that'll go out of bounds for a throw-in for Preble. And then that's sent back to her net, kept alive, but SPASH is able to pick it off, going around the official. Kept alive, now trying to send it over the top. Sam Williams. Hit his teammate, but that's sent back. Williams rolling toward the net, that's going to go wide. It'll be a goal kick for SPASH. And as that goal kick gets set, quick reminder as well that Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Best of all, Spectrum Benefit Solutions is located right here in Stevens Point, with Ashley as your special consultant. Ashley lives in Stevens Point, works with the Stevens Point area businesses of all sizes to help them attract and retain the best employees. So find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook or see Ashley at the game, the store, anytime you're out and about to get started today. There's actually a corner for Preble. Header kept alive. It looked like we had a whistle, maybe offside. Indirect for the Panthers. Again, game tied 1-1. Goals in the 4th minute by Ramirez for Preble, Hispani for SPASH in the 11th. Tied it up as we are in the 23rd minute here of this first half. Preble looking for a centering pass. Good defense that time, though, from Winston Hill for the Panthers. So it goes out. Looks like we can get another corner for the Hornets. It'll be Oscar Hernandez taking number 8. Goal kick now for SPASH in minute 24. Kept in by Shade Kaiser, but chased down and recovered by Preble. They'll send their own keeper out to kick it and send it deep. That's picked off by Huspenny. He'll get it back on a give and go. Weaving left to right, he'll pass it off to Anderson. Anderson using his size, getting leverage, getting position. As he'll weave through. Still going with it, but that's picked off and taken by Preble. And just sent over the top of deep, and now a race for it. Also there by the keeper, he'll send it over the top. It's going to go out, though, and that'll be a throw-in for Preble. Beautiful Saturday afternoon for soccer. It has been definitely a weird week for weather here in Wisconsin, but can't ask for anything better right now. Touch breezy, but that helps out, battle out the change in temperature we've had over the past few days. Definitely makes it feel a lot like spring and more like a typical April day. Good pass by Kaiser to Perez. Passing off to Huspenny, passing it back. Is SPASH now taking control again. Over halfway through here in the first half. 1-1 your score. That's sent deep. And that will go out. It'll be a throw-in for the Green Bay Preble Hornets. In game 2 of this doubleheader. Passing back, Williams gets it back to Hummel. Now Preble taking their time. Over the middle to Williams. He'll move left to right up the near sideline to Zach Ellenbecker. That's going to be out of throw-in for Preble. Over the top of the header, and that'll go back to Preble. That was a little bit closer this time on the throw-in. As we approach the 2 o'clock hour, 27th minute of a 1-1 game. Off the leg, Hummel playing back with Kaiser defending. Now Kevin Aranda looking for attempt on net. And SPASH being aggressive as the keeper go out and make the play. Pass over the top looking for Kaiser. Slowing things down, getting a little bit of contact. He's kept alive, and good defense there by Preble. Getting positioning, but that's picked off right back by Hinchcliffe. And now Tristan Anderson. Spain with a sliding play. He'll knock it away. Good chance for Colton Thielman. As Preble will send it back toward the center of the field, right to the SPASH defense. One-touch pass to Anderson. He gets tripped up. Stretching himself out a little bit. Free kick for the Panthers. trying to feed on the left, but defended well and sent back toward midfield by Preble. But again, SPASH getting possession. Again, for the most part, they've controlled the play here in the first half. The one goal was Preble keep catching them way over aggressive. And a breakaway for Ramirez, who made a great shot. Similar situation here, but a good chase down by Anderson, who gets tripped up again by Carter Weirnas. And a little bit of talking. I hear the official telling both players to walk away before a card is handed out. Pass short and sent across right to left. And there's a play picked off by Preble. Rolling toward the net. Stop made. Sent over Hispani, the goal scorer for the Panthers. Tries to go over the top with it, but there's one that's sent toward the net. And that's just picked up by Austin Spain. Junior in net for this game. Sam Williams has his pass deflected as they play up the far side. As again, this game very physical early on. 31st minute, we're 1/3 of the way through the game in a 1-1 tie. Both teams substituting. Gerardo Mercado, number 13, checking in for Preble. Another deflected out of bounds. Throw in for SPASH. Now, they go right to left as you look at your screen here in the first half. Sam Holm will take his time. He'll send it deep. Overshoots his man. A lot of contact kept in that time by Brady Bosaki. Toward the net, that's going to be caught on the off the leg of Carter Weemas. Kept in place, sent over the top, though, but right there deflected by Brennan Seletsky. Again, as both teams battle, Owen Williams takes it for SPASH. He'll try and dribble through, weaving his way through, but the defense of Preble there to send it out, throw in. For Prebles, we'll have a couple substitutions as they sub Cook Reminder as well. That Phelps Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy is a family-friendly experience. They serve your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meats, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Big thanks to Phelps Dairy and all of our great sponsors over the fall, winter, and now this alternate spring season. As the officials meet up to discuss something. Looks like we're ready to go. And it'll be the Panthers throwing it in. And sent over to Lucas Scaray. And that violation turns it right back for an indirect kick for Preble. .34th minute here in the first half. Again, 1-1. Throw in for Preble. That one goes into the wind a little bit, and that's going to hang up there. Be picked off by SPASH. Up the far sideline. SPASH taking their time. Got 10 minutes left here in the first. Throw in again for the Panthers, right in front of the Preble bench. Looking toward the centering pass, good defense there by Preble, picks it off, but SPASH gets it right back. A little bit of a natural pick allows Scarray to send it deep. Luke Hinchcliffe gets over to Kaiser. It goes out of bounds to Preble. So wind starts to pick up a little bit this afternoon. Nice comfortable breeze. Touch pass sent over. Now up the near sideline to some empty space. Chased down and sent out. Throw in for Preble. Hinchcliffe with a good move. He'll pop it up near the sideline over the top. It'll stay in. Chase down as Kaiser last touches it. Another throw in for Preble. .37th minute. His last few minutes, a little better sustained pressure by Preble. Able to drive plates a little bit more, starting to match the physicality of Stevens Point. As Owen Williams battling with it back up the side. He'll keep position and he'll try and center over the top, but right back is Preble. Send deep, and now Preble with a little bit more control. Mercado battling forward. He'll pass it over and get it back. Williams sends it deep. It'll go back toward the box. Picked up by Spain there, and he'll just send it deep. Omernick will just pass it back. Hinchcliffe will send it up the side. Kept in by Kaiser. His pass behind and picked off. Now Preble looking to counter. Slide attempt missed, kept alive by Mercado. He'll send a centering pass. That's going to be a bit long. Wind may have gotten it a little bit looking for Bosaki. As losing his feet, getting taken down, Williams. Another indirect for the Panthers. As we have the final few minutes here of the first half. Minute 39. Kept alive for Spaney. Weaving his way, he'll go to Kaiser, left to right. He'll spin back now. Pass back, Hinchcliffe. A little bit too far in front. He'll have to stay with the left hand. Good pass over. That'll get directed back to Preble up the far side. Trying to over the top to Lucas Scuray. It's taken by Preble. Spain will send it back, and there will be pass over to Winston Hill. He'll pass it back to his defensive teammates. There's Madro-Yang. A lot of contact, but it's taken up by Preble either way. Can play that time. As they call offside, give it back to Preble. So we approach the 42nd minute. Preble definitely a lot more possession time the past about 10 to 12 minutes compared to the first 25 or so. Seem to be adjusting a little better to the physicality as both teams make a couple of substitutions. The final 3.5 minutes. As play continues to stay now more centered toward midfield, neither team getting too much of an edge the past couple of minutes. Owen Williams over the top to Carter Gady is going to be knocked out of bounds, and now on the side it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. Shot toward the net, right to the keeper, Spain, who makes the save. Off the leg of Amernick. That's out. As confusion on the throw-in. It'll be Preble. We approach the 44th minute and another trip. As Owen Williams seems to be either shaken up or getting talked to by the official. Pick up the near side, knocked out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for Preble as we approach the closing moments of the first half. SPASH looking for one more chance here to get it through. Williams turns the corner. Centering pass, he'll get it tipped and out of bounds. So they'll have a corner for SPASH. And a save made. Great save by Austin Spain. He'll send a line drive. And that will send us to halftime. We played 45 minutes. We have a 1-1 tie here from the Portage County Youth Soccer Complex. So we'll step aside. We'll get you guys back, get you guys ready for the second half in a few minutes. On your high school home for sports on this Saturday afternoon, Zaleski Sports.
When you get moving again, be safe and ready to go. Use your stimulus or tax return to save up to $150 on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. At Sherrill Tire and Service Center.
Get your car done right.
Need incentive to get started at Mid-State Technical College? 1-2-3 for free can save up to $900 on tuition. Start this summer if you'd like. No catches, no application fee or essays to write. 1-2-3 for free at Mid-State. Get started at mstc.edu.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Back here from the Portage County Youth Soccer Center at Scafidi Field. Second match of this Saturday doubleheader for the SPASH Panthers. They're tied 1-1 with the Hornets of Green Bay Preble. Goals in the 4th minute by Preble's Brandon Ramirez and the 11th minute from SPASH's Thomas Aspani. As it looks like Preble is going to start with possession to start this second half, and as they do, quick reminder as well to get comfortable this spring with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable, so sign up for planned service, receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioners. So call Point Heating and Cooling at 715-345-1979. Visit online at pointheating.com. 45 minutes left in this one. Again, currently 1-1 your score. As we are underway here in the second half. Possession belonging to Preble as they'll go left to right as you look at your screen. They'll play it up the far side. Again, first about 25 minutes, SPASH had the better possession, but it evened up a lot as that first half went on. Preble definitely needs some sustained chances of their own. As right now, their goal scorer, Brandon Ramirez, has it. But that'll be sent deep by Williams for SPASH and over the top, trying to find Perez, but that's chased down by the back line for Preble, but right there is Colton Thielman. And that'll be sent behind the goal line. It'll be a goal kick for Preble and their keeper, junior Austin Spain, number 00. And Thielman off the side of the net. Trying to go short side. Thielman and Perez, that front line in the midfield. Looks like Owen Williams, Ben Omernick, Tristan Anderson back there as well, along with Hispani, Winston Hill in the back line with Majo Yang. That's popped deeply taken and sent right back up far side by the SPASH keeper. Also out there, Luke Hinchcliffe. As Williams trying to battle through, but that's chased down by the Preble back line. They'll send it through. Good little move and a give and go. between, looks like Oscar Hernandez, Brady, Bosaki. That play picked off, and now Preble looking for a chance. Ramirez will have to send it back. Send back and run through Preble with some sustained pressure. Again, it was the 4th minute they scored in the first half. So that'll be a header toward the net, but right there to make the play is SPASH. 3rd minute here in the second half, 48th of the game. Again, we'll be playing 90. As Tristan Anderson trips up. Indirect right from midfield for the Panthers. Just skips over the head of Perez as looks like Green Bay's going to try and send it back out. But Perez gets it right back, makes a nice move. He'll try and send it toward the net. And a goal! What a shot over the left shoulder. Ball spun in the 49th minute. And it's 2-1 Panthers. Beautiful goal by senior Gabe Perez. Spenny. He'll give and go. He'll get it back and bring it over midfield. But stepping up the Preble defense, they're going to look to counterattack. Lead now for SPASH 2-1. 5 minutes here into the second half, 50 into the game. As Preble just played back toward midfield. He's working on getting some stable passing, some consistent possession. As that's sent back deep, and a miscommunication again by Preble. Gives it back to SPASH. That's out throwing for the Hornets. Sliding attempt, stop short. Now give it to Preble for a free kick. Sent toward the net, but taken there is going to go wide, but a sliding play made by the SPASH keeper. SPASH had to stop the original free kick, but it went right back to Preble. It'll be thrown up the near sideline and sent over to Winston Hill. But his pass is picked off, but it'll get it right back to the back line. They'll send it up the far side now toward midfield. Good spin by Perez, as he'll now slow things down for SPASH. To Williams, he'll slow it down, get free. Shot to the net, and a goal. Owen Williams puts in the net in the 52nd minute. And now 3-1 Panthers. Great play by Owen Williams. Now 3-1 as it'll be Preble possession as they get set up. Quick reminder as well to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery. Made from 100% real sugar, high quality ingredients. You got a variety of styles. That includes Point root beer, diet root beer, black cherry, orange, vanilla cream, or kitty cocktail. For more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin. Stevens Point Brewery does support all area student athletes. Hinchcliffe up the far side. That's picked off by Preble. And Gerardo Mercado. Hector again battling with Williams, and both guys holding. And they'll give it to Preble with the indirect. Sending it far and a little bit too far as that'll go out. Throw in for the Panthers. The play continues. 54th minute. About a fourth, though. Preble wins that battle. They'll send it back to Brennan Seletsky. He'll pop it over the top, trying to go to his teammate. He'll be picked up by the keeper in the net or just in front of the net for the Panthers. He'll take his time. He'll roll it off to his right as the wind is really starting to pick up now here in the second half. As Thielman up at far side, but Preble picks it off right back to Almernick. Out of bounds and a throw in for the Panthers. And they lead this one 3-1 now here in the second game of this Saturday doubleheader. It's 4-team meet. Eau Claire Memorial and De Pere playing on the other pitch over there. 55th minute. Both teams make some substitutions. Carter Gady in for Williams for SPASH. As there's a lot of contact again. Free kick for the Panthers. And the header's going to go just a bit wide and out. Goal kick. Just off to the left. So we'll get a sub now for Preble. Looks to be Nicholas Lauritsen. Passes it through to Thielman. Bannockburg, he trips over the ball, and it's popped back deep towards center. And that'll be offside on SPASH. Give it indirect for Preble. And Sam Hummel. Sent deep for Thielman. That'll be out of bounds. Throwing for Preble on that far side. Both teams have seemed to be more of a rhythm here in the second half as we approach the 58th minute. As far as their possession goes and how they can get their offense set up a little bit is now trying to turn the corner. SPASH. Centering attempt, diving play made and covered up by Spain. He'll now roll it out to Hector Guillen. That's out. Throw in for Preble. That's taken on now Tristan Anderson. He'll battle with it, gets it over to Perez. He'll turn the corner over to Hinchcliffe. And he'll end up sending it out, throw in for the Hornets. That's to Kevin Aranda. There's Aranda. Pass it over. Guillen now over on that side. As he'll get it over his head on the right side, trying to keep it in play. He does. Oh, yeah, that should set up a corner for Preble. As we'll get another sub for the Hornets. Corner will be taken by Oscar Hernandez. And sent harmlessly out by SPASH, but sent back to center. Preble gets possession back. They'll be sent back to the net. The keeper right there, though. And he'll throw it up the near sideline. Hill. With the one-touch pass to Hernandez. Jimenez and Williams play catch now for Preble. As a good battle up on that far sideline. Look like Aiden Cowan. Again, goes right to left. He'll weave his way through, spinning his way around. Great move, though, trying to get free to get a shot. Can't quite get a good look. So impressive play nonetheless. Thomas Ospany gets it over to Omernick, and they'll SPASH will now look to attack. So that rolls out. Throw in for the Panthers. We approach the final 30 minutes. '62nd minute on the way. Out of 90 this afternoon. 3-1 Panthers lead it. Goals from Spaney, Perez, and Williams. Spenny keeping it alive. Pass over to Hinchcliffe. He'll try and turn the corner. Nothing there. He's got Zach Ellenbecker competing with him. got a indirect for Preble. Ramirez trying to send it through and knocked it on. That just create a corner for Preble. As the Hornets get set up in that far corner for this attempt. Big spot here. If they can score here, we got a whole new ball game. Low kick and poked away by the keeper. That's sent off into the trees over here behind Scafidi Field. Centered in, but it's going to be intercepted and popped back up, and for the most part out of harm's way, but Preble keeping the pressure on. There's a lot of contact and a couple players get rolled up. Looks like Ramirez, one of them, along with Spenny. Indirect kick for the Panthers. '65th minute. And again, wind really starting to pick up as this sends it through for a free kick for Preble. Getting in quick, and that shot attempt goes high and off to the right. Goal kick for the Panthers. Toward the net again, easy save. Preble creeping in to keep some pressure. Weemas doing a good job there, forcing the keeper to make a decision to get it out. Always they can waste just a few more seconds, but that can make a difference. Pressure trying to turn the corner, offside. So we'll get a sub in for Preble. Alan Becker checks back in for Hummel. Sent over the top, but no one there. SPASH will get it back. Yeah, Hill punter over the top. We'll have an indirect kick for SPASH on that contact. Good little give and go play as Weirnas sends it just a little bit behind the net. Goal kick will be set up for the Panthers as SPASH will get another sub in. And as a sub in, quick reminder as well that Paper City Savings is on County Road Double H in Plover and online at papercitysavings.com. Paper City Savings is your full-service financial institution here in Portage County, and they're ready to help you. So open a kid's savings account today. Get a free gift plus another free gift on your birthday. It is Paper City Savings in Plover. And both teams making some substitutions here late in the, or midway through the second half. Getting later in the game. 2-goal lead for the Panthers, 3-1. Over the top, Thielman trying to chase it down, but he cannot. First one there, Aiden Cowan. Gets it over to Ramirez, the goal scorer for Preble in this match. Made a great move on a breakaway earlier in the fourth minute of the game. He got things going. Another sub in for the Panthers. Aiden Pere. SPASH will throw it in on the far sideline. 70 minutes in and shoulder-to-shoulder contact. We'll give it indirect to Preble. Should say it's technically a free kick. And deep and off into a header, but SPASH gets it back. They'll try and play get some possession here, but they turn it right back at midfield. They're going to start getting a little bit more aggressive with some of their midfielders and I think their defenders. Creeping up just a little bit further, try and get that second goal. Williams keeping it in play. Great job though by Ramirez to get it away. To Sam Williams, who tries to turn the corner. Centering attempt will bounce to the keeper. He'll pick it up with no problem. He'll throw it over to Williams. Williams hits the deck, keeps it alive. Now, Pere keeping it alive. Over to Perez. Now Williams. Weaving his way through. Over to Tristan Anderson. And his is going to go off the wrong side of the foot, and that's going to go way wide for a goal kick. As we'll have Preble have a sub, SPASH as well. As we inch our way toward the 3 o'clock hour this afternoon, 73rd minute. Again, the contact picking up. Free kick for SPASH. And we'll get a sub to form that wall for Preble. And we're set to play. Anderson to kick. He'll leave it behind for Perez. He'll send it a little bit too long. Wind kind of carried a little bit, trying to kick a little bit lower. We'll have a goal kick for Preble. Preble will send one over, kept alive. Guillen keeps it in play up the near side. It's off the leg of Winston Hill, but sent back to Ellenbecker. Also in the game, Alex Van den Heuvel. It's popped up and sent up. Throw in for the Hornets of Green Bay Preble. So we play the 75th minute. And a 3-1 lead for the SPASH Panthers. They've scored 3 unanswered since the 4th minute of the game. Liven just sent over the top toward the box. A little bit of a natural pick, and then Spain gets it off his teammate. Pere keeps it alive. He'll get it taken away and knocked out of bounds. A throw in for the Panthers on the far sideline. Spanish can take their time a little bit. Time starting to run a little bit short with a 2-goal lead. Trying to center it. We'll have potentially a handball. We'll send it over to Preble. As we play on. SPASH gets possession back. Williams will send it over the top, but send it right back whence it came by Preble. Ellenbecker. Teammate saying you got to get going. They got to step on the gas a little bit. Ramirez gets around. And call offside. Sent back to Aiden Callan. Now back to his keeper, Austin Spain. We'll send it right back as off header and over the top. Back to SPASH. They'll send it back deep again. Just kind of volleying it right now. As we may have a yellow card given out, it looked like. At least I thought I saw the official pull out a yellow card. Of course, with my sunglasses, it was tinted a little bit green. Trying to tell who it was called. I look like number... Might be Gavin Irwin. Look like it might be number 20. Free kick for SPASH. 3 different Panthers lined up to take it. We'll see who actually fires it away. It'll be Perez, and he'll shoot it wide. Goal kick for Preble, and they'll try and hurry things up. With the goal kick. They played up the near side as we approach the 80th minute. SPASH has it, and they're going to interference. So we have a player down on the far side as well. They'll stop the clock. On the near side, a Preble player. Down. We will step aside. We'll take a very quick break. We'll be back after this, hopefully with some update on the player right after this.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Back here from Scafidi Field, the player down looked to be Brandon Ramirez, the talented forward for Preble, their goal scorer in this match. He helped off, sitting over on the sideline now. So I think we'll have SPASH to pass it in, and Amernick does. Player zooms as we approach again, minute number 80. Just over 10 minutes remaining. As Owen Williams will send it over, looking for Perez. He'll slow things down, stay on side. That allows Preble to recover and send it back over. Carter Wiernas. It's been a pretty strong threat offensively. He hasn't been able to put in the back of the net, but he's had a pretty strong game from the forward line. Anderson passing is going to be sent out, and it looks like Kent over going to get a throw in or a corner for Preble. Looks like it'll be a corner. No, just a throw in. Through deflection toward the net, but that's covered up by SPASH, and they'll take their time. No rush. He'll just roll it out. Time now definitely a factor in this regular season matchup. Good pass to Guillen. He'll try and weave through a few Panthers. He'll get it over to Wiernas. He'll go to bounce, throw in for the Hornets. 81st minute, approaching 82. Again, your score 3-1 in favor of the SPASH Panthers. Goals from Espeni, Perez, and Williams. Ramirez, the lone goal for Preble. Again, weaving through. Looking for a centering pass right to left to roll out. Goal kick for the Panthers. And as I get set for the goal kick, reminder as well that Nasonville Dairy does have fresh cheese curds that are made daily. So visit NasonvilleDairy.com to see the selection of cheese curds, cheeses, sausages, and other quality-made food and snacks. Order a cheese and sausage tray for your next party or event today at NasonvilleDairy.com. Of course, big thanks to Nasonville all season, both fall, winter, and spring. Of course, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up as well. We'll talk to Coach Bell, and if the score holds, we'll get our Highlight House player of the game as well. As looking for Guillen, he will not be able to keep it in play. It'll be another goal kick. As we hit the 83rd minute. And SPASH taking their time. They can just work it around. Williams will just pop it over. Omernick weaving through. Hustles through a double, and that's, I don't know how that stayed in, but it did, but Preble gets it back. Weirnus trying to send it through over to Guillen. Centering pass, looking for the cutting Weirnus. But there's is the SPASH keeper with approximately 6 minutes remaining. Popped up, Wind keeps it in. And we're going to have a yellow card. Give it again. A yellow card given to Preble. I think that again, that went, I think, to number 23. I think that went to Ellenbecker. Who was calling out, who basically told the ref straight up that he was calling a flop. So Williams will head off. I remember I saw him kind of hobbling around before the game. He had a big brace on his left leg. Sent toward the net, will roll just wide. As we approach the final 5 minutes. Couple subs in. Lucas Garay in for SPASH. Also Carter Gady. Garay gets it over to Huspenny. As that takes a huge left turn. You can't throw a wiffle ball that accurately with as much spin as that soccer ball did. Throw in, but kept alive by SPASH. Ellenbecker battling with Huspenny, weaving around. Huspenny gets it back for SPASH, sends it back to a teammate, and that's sent out. Again, just wasting some time. Preble's got to throw it in. Shot toward the net, caught by the keeper, and he'll just, again, take his time with it. Final few minutes. Approaching minute 87. Wiernas gets it over. Far side, gets it right back. Goes Olmernick, gets tripped up, and they keep it alive. Centering attempt by Van den Heuvel. He'll pass things back to the back line. Preble looking to get something set up. That'll roll harmlessly to the net. And it'll be thrown up the near sideline over to Winston Hill. Out of bounds throw in for the Panthers. Guillen trying to weave around. Gets to the first one, he'll send it across, but it'll be sent through by Anderson. Back to Van den Heuvel. That's off the leg, popped up. And that'll rotate out for a corner. And that'll pop up and off the crossbar and out. Great look, but out. Gets another corner, this time on the opposite side now. Probably having to hustle over to the other side to get the corner set up. And that goes just a bit wide and out. We'll have a goal kick. Final minute or so. Hinchcliffe hustles it over and gets it back to Preble. But again, time ticking away. Just sent over and out. Throw in Preble, or throw in SPASH, I should say. Hill will toss it in. Anderson. Perez circling around, trying to center it. He'll stop and start. Deflected, but the header will go wide. So you approach the final seconds. Yeah, and up to Wiernas. Shooting it toward the net, trying to get a deflection or catch the goalie unaware. He'll make the easy save, take his time, and he'll launch it over the top. Send back though. It's for Guillen. Pass it. Save made, and it goes out. They'll set up a corner. Now Preble's got to hustle. Corner sent in, and that's sent out. Van den Heuvel though. That's going to deflect wide and out. Another corner. Final 40 seconds. That'll get popped up harmlessly. Thrown deep over the top. Carter Gady battling with it. He'll turn the corner. He'll get tripped up. It gets knocked out. Throw in for SPASH. Omernick just sends it deep. Clock starts to wind down. The game on the other field is done as well. They'll send over the top. Hill, just a little bit of a shield. And we get a whistle for delay. And we're going to have a free kick. Passing it in. That's deflected, and diving play kept out, and then sent out. Have a chance for maybe one more corner. And there is not enough time. That will do it. Your final score. It was SPASH 3 and Green Bay Preble 1. Of course, stay tuned. We got your Nason Missouri post-game show coming up. We'll get a chance to talk to Coach Derek Bell as well. We'll be back, and I'll talk to you guys down the field in a couple of minutes right here on Zaleski Sports.
Well, the Grow Wisconsin Dairy Processing Grant is for really any dairy, or up to $50,000 you can get for like improvements, help with like food safety aspects. It's actually you have to pay part of the service that you're getting, so you have to pay 20% of it. So we were actually granted $6,150, and so that's the 80%. So our project is at a little over $7,000. So that's showing them that we're doing something with their milk. We're not just taking it, turning it into cheese, sending it in the stores, sending it to the customer, like everyone else does. Anything that we do in the plant with food safety is great for everyone. It's not just great for us. It's telling the customer that we make a good product. It's telling the farmer, our patrons, that we're doing good with their milk. And so that should really go to heart. That you're going to get a safe product coming out of here. It's cool to see that all the Hymans are they really like to see their name out in the community, but especially for anything with children's groups. They sponsor a bike raffle every year, and they actually go and give it to the kid in the schools. I know that's a huge thing every year. But yeah, it's really cool to see their name out there. Seeing them sponsor, we all got kids, we all were kids, so most likely something came out of here that we've done.
We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as...
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung. If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back to Scafita Field at the Portage County Youth Soccer Complex, broadcasting live here for Zaleski Sports. This is Mike Wellen. Time now for your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com to make your order today. Again, it was SPASH 3-1 over Green Bay Preble. It was Preble scoring in the first 4 minutes with Brandon Ramirez, but not long answering for SPASH was their talented midfielder, Thomas Hispani. And the 11th minute, tied 1-1 going into the half. Then 47th minute, it was Gabe Perez with a beautiful shot over the goalie's left shoulder. And then in minute number 52, right after, was Owen Williams getting the final goal, using his size and strength to get positioning and beating the goaltender over the top. After that, it was just a game of possession. SPASH playing solid D and solid positionally, not allowing too many chances until the end when there was a bunch of corners that Preble came awfully close to converting, but the keeper did a good job keeping things alive, and his defense in front of him did a very strong job as well. Wait for the final words from Coach Bell addressing his team. We'll get him over here to talk and get one of our players for our Highlight House Player of the Game as well, as we continue coverage of our Saturday doubleheader here from Scafita Field. SPASH goes 1-1 today. They fell 4-2 in game 1 to Pere. They take this one 3-1 over Preble as they get ready for more soccer set in this alternate spring season. Again, only about a 5-week stretch to get games in. It's going to be a grind for a lot of these players getting back into it after not playing for over a year. And then they'll turn right back around and do it again this fall. So not much downtime for all these guys. They'll be playing summer ball. They'll be playing traveling ball, and then going right back into the school season early on. But again, SPASH takes this one 3-1 with 3 unanswered following the first goal 4 minutes in by Preble. A great bounce back for SPASH. I'm guarantee we're going to hear from Coach Bell about his mindset as they got the win, bouncing back from that early goal after a little bit too aggressive pinch from their defense, getting beat over the top as Preble got the advantage to get that early 1-0 lead. Well, it looks like finally we're trying to get Coach Bell over here. We'll go grab right now. As now we're set, joining our post-game coverage by Coach Derek Bell. And Coach, just break it down your mindset after that. They scored so early on, they're able to bounce back so quickly, get those 3 unanswered. What does it feel for you as a coach to know that you guys have that kind of resilience that early on in a game?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good sign. I mean, it's one game, but the key was what are we going to do in that moment? So and we talk about it, but it's an embodiment of the character that we want to have. And we have to make things happen. We can't just say that we're mad and we want to come back and try to get the results. Got to think through the process to how can we change the impact of the game, because that was just a moment that it in a way it's a wake-up call. So you have to just answer that.
I guess getting that tying goal right away from one of your senior leaders in the midfield, how does it feel for you knowing that you have this kind of veteran leadership that can really step up, just like you were just saying?
Yeah, well, that's something we're trying to grow into. I mean, the senior, when you have senior leadership, that's wonderful, but it's an evolving process, and the seniors now are starting to make their impact on the team, which will help us as we continue on our season. You want to start seeing that in this time of the season, is what role they feel like they're playing in that movement.
And then you kind of carry possession for the most part in the first half going into halftime. Then out of the second half, you get that beautiful goal from Gabe here that really kind of popped it over. That ended up being the game winner. But it seemed like from that, all the momentum swung toward your side. And you guys seem to be able to keep control for most of the rest of the match.
Yeah, I mean that's a critical and so when that happens, when you go up 2-1, there's kind of two roads you can go. One is the other team can try to find some momentum and try to swing it back, or you continue to play. And I felt like we were playing well enough that if we could continue to just play at that level, we'd be okay, and we'd hopefully find a third goal. And finding the third goal then help put a little bit of space in there where we could play what we needed to do to finish the rest of the game and see what else we can do.
And then again, just lastly, talk about those final few moments. They had plenty of corners and a couple that came so close to getting over that line. I guess, how good is it for your defense knowing that when they were getting opportunity after opportunity late to stay strong and keep that 2-goal lead and not put too much pressure on the final score?
Yeah, I mean that's a training environment you wish you had, but it's actually happening in the game where they're just getting corner kick after corner kick, and the wind aided the ball flying out in that section of the field because we struggled a little bit trying to get it out high and wide, so the ball kept dropping into really good spaces for him. But I mean, at this early in the season, you honestly, I want to see what we can do in those moments, and I thought we did really well to kind of fish out all those opportunities.
Thanks, Coach. So what do you got coming up? What matches you got coming up this next week?
We play Eau Claire North and Eau Claire Memorial next Saturday.
All right, well, Coach, best of luck, and hopefully get 2 more wins out of that.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll get Gabe over here and game-winning goal scorer Gabe Press here, and first, I guess, kind of break down that shot for you. I mean, you really were able to bring it in, and I heard Coach saying that sometimes you don't need that extra pass, just get it on net, and with that, you can't place it any better. How did it feel for you to be able to get a goal like that?
Well, it felt really good because I haven't been trying to shoot, and then everyone and my teammates and my coach kept telling me to try shooting more, and I saw my chance. It was wide open, and it came out good.
And then even kind of building off that, then you got the goal from Williams right afterwards as well. I guess knowing for you to be able to get those two key insurance markers very early in the second, and you have to hold on for over half an hour to really keep that 2-goal lead. What did it mean for you guys this early in the year to be able to know that you can do that?
Well, it feels good because we were kind of off on if we were going to be good, but we really think that we'll do better soon, and we can tell right now that we're just going to be a good team.
And I guess also looking, it's the first soccer you guys have played in a long, long time. Yeah. How does it feel to be back out here knowing that you're able to get a season in this spring?
It feels amazing. We were kind of bummed out that we couldn't play last fall, and when we found out that we were able to play with this conference, Fox Valley, it felt good, and yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so one last thing we're going to get you to be our highlight house player of the game. So we're going to have you look at that camera right up there in the bleachers. I'm going to hand you the mic, and I'll count you in. Just say your name, and then that you're in the house. All right?
Okay, in the house?
Yes. Say I'm Gabe, and I'm Gabe Preble, I'm in the house. Okay.
Okay.
So look at the camera. I'll count you in. All right?
All right.
Okay, we'll go in 3, 2, 1.
I'm Gabe Perez, and I'm in the house.
All right. Great job, Gabe. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
That is Gabe Perez and Coach Derek Bell of the victorious SPASH Panthers. They take this one 3-1 over the Green Bay Preble Hornets here from Scafidi Field. And with that being said, that'll wrap up our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Get Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. For Trevor Zaleski, this is Mike Wetland saying so long, everybody. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Thank you to all of our great sponsors as well right here on Zaleski Sports. For everyone, stay warm, stay safe. Everyone, have a great rest of your weekend from all of us right here at Zaleski Sports. Good afternoon, everybody.